all right, kids are asleep, I'm having some me time. I felt like it's a perfect opportunity for me to fill you guys in on what I've been shopping and what I've been seeing others peeping for the anniversary sale. If you're watching this video, it is the 10th and all card holders can shop. So if I was you, I would add all these pieces, all the things that you feel like you're gonna like, I would add them to your cart, place an order, whether you do that for pickup or shipping, just like secure the items. And if you are able to go in and shop, amazing. But I feel like a lot of this good stuff is gonna be gone really quick. So I'm gonna hop right into it. I've shopped the Nordstrom anniversary sale for as long as I can remember. I also was a salesperson for Nordstrom for many years. I'm gonna start with what I think is arguably the best department. So starting with this little booty, I feel like to me this is gonna be a go-to booty, like must have, because of the heel height. Like I have 2 kids, I'm not necessarily wearing heels all the time, like rarely wearing heels. So I'm also digging for the girlies like me that are gonna be wanting like comfort first. These little Dolce Vita, they're called the slim pointed toe booty, going for $99, gonna be $180 regular price. They come in a bunch of colors. They also come in a suede. I feel like the black leather is classic and a staple, especially if you don't have a good booty, but a suede pair is like a good option to do in a brown or something, just to have something besides black. I tend to do black. Another must have, next up, the UGG Scafita. There is multiple UGG offerings for anniversary. I will say this, these are good things to get if you think you might like it, because what happens with these UGG items is like come winter time, you try to grab these same things and they're gonna be sold out. Like they're gonna be full price and sold out. So like get it at a sale. These Scafitas, I don't really love that name, but they're like a little slide slipper situation. It seems like they're gonna be more for in the house, but if we know UGG, they're probably gonna have a hard bottom too. These are great for holiday. Think about, you know, your mom's, mother-in-law's, girlfriends, friends, whoever. This is a perfect gift. Mother's Day in the future, if you're really thinking about your next calendar year. $64.99. They're going to be $90 after the sale, a few different colors. This next item I'm really excited about, the Paige Emmett Mule. Now this is a little bit of a pricier spend. They're $219 on sale, going to be $298. But if you know Paige, Paige's quality. This is also, to me, a better option, not a better option, but a more essential option than doing like the GH Bass. GH Bass is going to be a little lower price point, and they do have a really good presentation for anniversary sale. There's like 3 different silhouettes, I believe. But I've heard that the break-in time with GH Bass is just crazy, mostly because of that heel part, and I just don't have time for that. Like I said, I'm a mom of 2. I'm not wearing flats all the time. I'm not wearing loafers all the time. So when I am, like, I want to be able to just like put my feet in them and not have to necessarily do a long break-in period. I do, however, love GH Bass, so I probably will try them on if I'm making it in for the sale. If you have GH Bass and you've already worn them, definitely grab yourself another pair of those because it is going to be a good deal. But these Paige ones are definitely giving Saint Laurent, giving just very elegant. It looks like there's a little bit of a sheen to them, which I think is really cool, especially in the mule. The mule to me gives me a little bit more wearability because I feel like you could do them with socks or without, and just it's easy. Like I said, it's a pricier spend, but I think those ones are, if you think that you might want it, one that you should for sure add to your cart like immediately. Next item, she is a grown-up girly. This is the Schutz, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I love their quality and their product. The Ellen Stiletto Booty. This is your date night, your girls night out, your holiday. Comes in a black leather and also I think in a brown suede. This one's $129 and it's gonna be $198 after the sale. I just feel like this is sleek, and looking at it, it's definitely giving Jimmy Choo, possibly Louboutin. Like it's just giving a really good elegance. So I'm excited to see that one in person. Next item is just gonna be a really simple no-brainer. These pair of Adidas, they're called SL72RS sneakers. I would definitely go for the brown color. They also come in a blue. These ones just seem easy, simple, throw on. If you already have Sambas like I do, you already have Specials or any other classic Adidas, these are just like something different to have, and it's at a much lower price point. $79, they'll be $100 after the sale. Moving on to clothing that I would highly recommend. Frame is going to be the first one. The Frame, the borrowed mid-rise boyfriend jeans, no brainer to me. These are amazing. I've had Frame jeans for years, always fit me well, especially a curvy body, fit good in the waist, fit good in the butt. These ones are going to be $170, $199, and then after the sale, $258. If that's out of your price point, there are plenty of jean offerings, or plenty of jeans offered on the anniversary sale, but again, these are just the two that I know and love. The next one is going to be the Mother. They're called the Dodger Skimp High-Waisted Cuffed Hem Wide Leg Jean. Wow, that's a mouthful. I'm not sure if the cuffed hem is like permanent or not, so I am curious to see that in person. But even if it is, I just feel like the look of these is amazing. They don't even look as high-waisted as the description says, so I feel like they're more of a mid, which I personally go for. They are wide, but it also looks like a wide straight, which to me is a all the time, wear every day, easy. I don't really need a super wide. I definitely don't want a bell bottom. If you like that, those are on the sale too, if you like that. And so this seems like the perfect in between. They are pictured with booties, and I feel like they'll just be easy to wear with sneakers, Birkenstocks, all the stuff, all the mom things. These ones are going to be $189 on the sale and going back to $288. Another little denim piece, Free People. This is called the High Roller Denim Jumpsuit, $49.99, going to be $98 after the sale. I'm not really sure how this fits, but I just feel like it's a cute option, especially transitioning from the warmer weather to the cooler weather. I could see this layered really cute with sweaters and jackets and that kind of thing. And then for this hotter weather, being able to just do like a bandeau top or bralette or whatever underneath. It has pockets, so as a mom, I just feel like pockets are always a win. It does come in, I think, 2 different washes of denim. The lighter one seems more like easily wearable in my opinion, but do what you gotta do. Next Free People item, this is a must for fall winter, probably all year round. I don't know about the weight. I think they had this one last year. I don't know if they had all the same colors, but the Free People Bonfire cable knit cardigan, this one's going to be $99. After the sale, it's $148. This is definitely giving Aritzia Peggy sweater, butt crops, and button down. Definitely giving the Frankie shop, like just really giving good, elegant, classic staple, but also like it's Free People, so it's fun. I don't know, I just feel like that's a good one. An item that's just for a specific person, like it just screamed at me and it was really cool. Everybody may not love it, but I feel like it is a really good deal for something that easily could be $500. The Avec Les Filets, I don't know how to say that, so I gave that my best shot, but I know their quality is amazing. The hooded cape raincoat. This is just, it just gives femininity, and I feel like raincoats are big. This fall, trench coats are big. This is kind of a combination because it's giving trench coat, but it's hooded and it can endure the rain. I don't know, it's just a really good combination, and I feel like the front part looks very feminine. It just looks fun to me, and I feel like for $179 on the sale, and it's going back to $280, it's one that's worth adding to your cart, getting, and then seeing how it looks on you, how you feel, what the quality of the material feels like to you, etc. I just think it's a good one, and to be honest, this might be one of my favorite pieces on the sale. Next item is going to be short sleeve cashmere sweater. This one is Nordstrom brand. Anything cashmere I feel like is a yes for fall winter, and as long as you keep it up well, you're gonna have it forever potentially. This one's $72.99, gonna be $109 after the sale. Comes in a bunch of colors. The fact that it's short sleeve and has just kind of this classic silhouette, it's like not too cropped, not too long, I don't know, I feel like this is a perfect item for anyone. So again, if we're thinking about gift giving, that person who don't really know what to get them, but you want to get them something like nice and that they will potentially keep forever, There's some scarves that are really good on the sale, but this is an item I would think about for somebody that you know enjoys quality and elegance. Like, you can wear this everywhere. You're wearing this to church, you're wearing this with jeans on a girl's night. Like, you're doing cute things with this, but you also can do like grown up, elegant, appropriate, work, whatever. I just feel like this is a good thing for $72. Next one's a little bit on the pricier side, but like to be expected. The All Saints suede moto jacket. Of course, they have a leather one, but I feel like the suede, since suede is going to continue fall winter being a hot ticket. This one is like a really, really pretty, it looks like a brown greenish color. I can't remember what they call the color. This is $2.99 on the sale, going back to $5.69. All Saints jackets just continue to go up, and they are one of my favorite brands to do a moto jacket because they just do them so well. They have variety as well, so you can literally try on All Saints jacket and be like, oh, I don't want a buckle right there, and I bet you they have something that's exactly like the one that you want, and their sizing is really consistent. So I feel like once you find your size that works in All Saints, you're kind of like in there, if that makes sense. So this one I feel like is a good piece to grab on the sale because you're gonna pull it out year after year. This is not a seasonal thing. This is a year after year staple. Love this, gonna keep it forever type of jacket. Moving right along to some bags. I will start with this Baze luggage. This is the 22-inch expandable carry-on roller. Now, I'm not familiar with Baze as far as owning any products, but I've heard amazing things, and it's such a popular brand. For this to be $199 on the sale, going back to $268, I think it is a perfect opportunity to get introduced to the brand. They do also have like a backpack and a weekender bag too, all in this really pretty lavender color. So if you're into that, go for it. There's also away luggage, which I hear amazing things about. And I have touched and felt those luggage pieces. I think there's 2 different sizes and maybe some other products from them offered on the sale. So I will have that all linked below as well. Next, there's a Veronica Beard boxy leather shoulder bag. That little kind of east-west small, I shouldn't say small, east-west small petite shoulder, I don't know, just really good bag. We see that trending from all the top designers. This one's $329 and gonna be $498 after the sale. There is another colorway which is like a tan and it has some kind of big ball type of things. That's a weird description. I don't know what it's called. I can't think right now, but there's another color option in this one too, but I feel like this navy is just very classic and chic. So the Longchamp Le Pliage tote, they have a larger style in the coated canvas, which I think is really cool, and it's going to be in this like maroon color. That one is definitely worth getting if you already have the nylon and you know you enjoy it. That the cosmetic case was crazy last year, sold out before I could even get in store to look at it. I did end up getting one later. I have the little black one, and then I ordered the crossbody strap on Amazon. Super easy, wear all the time. And I have a medium Le Pliage that I mostly use for kid stuff, diaper bags, throw it in there, easy. And then if you're traveling, you can fold it down and clip it. Now, the little cosmetic case offerings that they'll have for the sale, $89 going back to $120. I do feel like all the prices of the Le Pliage bags are probably going to go up soon just because of the popularity, if they haven't already. So I would definitely grab this one. The color I like the most is going to be the black-white combination. It has silver hardware, which I think is kind of cute. There's also a navy one and a black that has like stars in it. So with these, obviously, they don't come with a crossbody strap. If you wanted one, you can probably get one from Amazon. But I think that is an amazing thing to get. If you get nothing else, something like that is just a cute, fun thing to have that you'll wear or to give somebody, and they will truly appreciate it no matter how they utilize it, whether it's actually a cosmetic case for them or they get an Amazon strap and they wear it. Next big thing is going to be the Our Place large Wonder Oven. So this is your at-home mini oven that you have on the countertop, like replacing your, what do you call that thing? Air fryer. I don't have an air fryer. I don't use an air fryer. That's not really my thing. But this Wonder Oven is just so cool to me. Definitely aesthetically pleasing. Comes in a couple different colors. And it looks really sizely from the pictures that I've seen. So this one's going to be $183.99. Going back to $245. That is a Target price, okay? So I would definitely snatch that if you're in the market for one of those. There is an Our Place 13-piece cookware set as well, which it says it's valued at $498, and it's going to be on sale for $233. So I think that is a very good thing to get, especially if you're like me and you're building out your kitchenware and you want to have good quality products. I've heard great things about Our Place. Next thing, everybody knows and loves the Hydro Flask products. 32-ounce wide mouth flex straw cap water bottle, mouthful. There's a really cute like brownie color. My kids just got the micro. I think it's called the micro one, which is adorable. So I might get this one because I just feel like then we'll have one. It looks cute. Hydro Flask, always great quality. This one's $29. Gonna be $49 after the sale. Next item, not necessary, but again, if you are building out your kitchen essentials, the Le Creuset traditional 4.5 quart enamel cast iron oval Dutch oven. Throw a turkey in there. I don't know if it's a big turkey, but throw a turkey, throw a rotisserie chicken, make a stew, do whatever. $250.99. It's going to be $375 after the sale. If you know Le Creuset and you've been interested, you know this is the deal. Probably one of the most expensive home items that attracted me was going to be the Dyson V15 Detect Pro cordless vacuum. $559.99, and after the sale it's going to be $749. We do have a Dyson vacuum. It's a V something. It's an older model, but it's similar to this one. And even year after year, it's amazing. I also feel like Dyson's customer service is amazing. I've called them before, like just for things that I couldn't figure out, and they literally FaceTimed me to figure out the issue like through their website and like solved it for me. So I just feel like there's built-in customer service with the brand and quality. So to me, it's a win. So if you're looking for an investment vacuum, $559 is actually a reasonable price for a Dyson. Next thing is going to be the Nordstrom Organic Hydro Cotton 6-piece towel set. There's sets. So the towel set that I'm looking at is going to be the $94 and $99, going back to $129 after the sale. This one comes with 2 face towels, 2 hand towels, and 2 body towels or bath towels. But there's a set that comes with just 2 bath towels. There's individual towels themselves. This is always a good combination. I remember when I first moved out, like I worked for Nordstrom, so I bought like 2 sets of this, and it just lasted for a long time because it's such good quality. So if you are wanting to invest in good towel sets, whether you need these whole sets or you're just going to get individual, this is a good time to do it. Okay, next category is going to be body and beauty and Hourglass Beauty. Hourglass Essential Makeup Brush Set. This one is valued at $197. Pause, what is the price? Okay, so the Hourglass brush set is $136 after the sale, where the value is $197. So this is going to be an anniversary sale exclusive. It comes with a case and those 3 brushes. The one is a double-sided brush, so I feel like that is definitely worth it because their brushes go anywhere from like $40 to $65. So if you're getting 3 brushes and a cute little case, good deal. La Mer, always expensive, we know that. $174 value for this cute little blue case and all the products that come inside. And the sale, you're getting it for $98. Amazing gift to give somebody and perfect for holiday. You won't need to do anything besides throw it in a bag. Necessaire, the eucalyptus body wash, amazing. Clean products, really good. They do have fragrance free and other scents, but this one is going to be on sale for $23.80 and goes back to $28 regularly. Next thing, and I feel like this is an exciting one, the T3 Airbrush Blow Dry Brush. Whew, that was a lot to say. $99, gonna be $159 after the sale. There's also a blow dryer brush from Dry Bar on the sale. T3, I just know the products to be good. I do have a T3 flat iron. I've used the T3 blow dryer in the past, so I just know them to be good quality for my thick curly hair. I don't really know much about Dry Bar, but I do want to make an appointment to go in to the Dry Bar because they have one at the Nordstrom near me, and I plan to like ask more. But like when it comes to buying for the sale, I'll probably do the T3 one just because it's trusted to me and I feel like I know the quality level. They both are like pretty much the same product and they have the same features and all. I think the Dry Bar one is like $4 more. So whichever you feel more trusted towards is a good option. T3 does also have a flat iron, a blow dryer, diffuser combination, and some other products on the sale, as well as I think Dry Bar has like a curler set and some other things. So both have a good hair offering on the sale, which is semi-new and I think always good to have because we need that stuff. Another body wash option is going to be the L'Occitane, the showered and almond set. This shower gel, one of the best shower gels I've ever had in my life. So I'm contemplating getting this because it looks like it is the actual container of the shower gel and comes with the refill bottle for $52. And that's valued at $91, and they're not playing when they say valued at. So that's actually a really good deal. And one of the pricier items for cosmetics is going to be like the Tom Ford Lost Cherry Eau de Perfume and the travel spray. So this gift set is valued at $4.95. Honestly, I feel like it's valued higher than that because of how expensive that is. But the sale, it's going to be $3.50, and that's a beauty exclusive. There's actually a ton of really good things. Again, all of this will be linked, so I'm just trying to quickly make it through the good stuff. There's so many good beauty and body products and just things to restock on, like deodorant. Do you use any hand creams that they'll have on the sale? Fragrance is wild, especially the like minis, the travels, and all that stuff, which are amazing gifts to give. So moving on to some accessory pieces. Sunglasses. I don't even have time to touch on the sunglasses because they're just so good. One of my favorites is this Tom Ford Aviator, or I'm sorry, they're called Bruce 61mm Navigator sunglasses. These are $3.19 on the sale. They're gonna go to $4.80. Tom Ford just does sunglasses so well, and this is that good tortoise and black frame. I don't know, I just really like these. But there's a good Dior one, there's a really good Celine pair, there's an amazing Gucci pair. I will have all of those as a part of the links. But I would not sleep. Like, this is a good time to get those designer sunglasses that you really love, but at a deal, because the rest of the year you're gonna still love them, and they're gonna be that $480 or that $500 or that $350 or whatever the regular price is. So I would get them now. Some jewelry pieces. There's a really good Bonnie Levy necklace, 14 karat gold 3D heart pendant necklace. This is something that looks really similar to a piece that I had when I was much younger and it got lost, and so I guess I'm just attracted to it. It'll be $265 after the sale, and on sale it's $198.99. Bonnie Levy is such great quality, and this to me is just such a pretty and unique and timeless piece. Another thing is a Monica Venator. I'm not really familiar. I've seen some of her stuff, but I don't know how to pronounce it, so there's that. The Nura wrap ring, super elegant, love it, beautiful. $264.99, going back to $398. I don't think I need to say anything more. Like, when you see this ring, it's just beautiful. A quick breeze through some like mom and family specific pieces. Baby gear. I was a baby gear specialist once upon a time, so I sold many strollers and car seats and high chairs and all this stuff well before I had kids. So now having kids, my perspective edited a little bit just because I know things that actually got used, or is it worth it, or blah blah blah. Baby gear is definitely something that you want to shop for the anniversary sale because you can save so much money. For example, car seats, strollers, wagons, which I'm now a 2-kid mom and I'm thinking about getting a wagon. Perfect opportunity to grab one. There's the best offering between Bugaboo, Nuna, I think Maxi Cozy. There's just a bunch of good stuff. And then the wagon is Veer. And if you know wagons, if you're in that market, the wagons can be pricey. So for having a Veer on the sale, it's just like a good deal. The Stoka Trip Trap, that's like the infamous high chair that can turn into a chair and do all this stuff from newborn all the way up to big kid. That one's going to be on the sale. I'm not listing any prices for these because there's just so many, but they'll all be tagged for you. Mushy, if you're not familiar, just super cute, like silicone, good grade quality stuff. I'm definitely getting this set. It's like the water pouring cup. Comes with some little bath toys, which are like safe bath toys, not the ones that squeeze and could cause issues, I believe, or that's what they look like. And then there's a spout cover for the tub. The other thing is going to be the Bieba, I can't think of what it's even called right now, but it's like a all-in-one puree maker. I'm sleep deprived. I used this machine for when I had my oldest son, who's 6 now, and I pureed his food for the first year or two, or however long they have pureed food. Like, I packaged them all myself, and I used one of these Bieba machines, and it was life-changing. It's the reason that I felt encouraged to keep doing it, because once I got the system down in my own rhythm, like, it was amazing, and I felt like the quality of the food that I gave him was like just top-notch. Now, I did that like so thoroughly that my oldest son never had any store-bought purees. Not saying that to down anybody's parenting, because my second son, he's definitely had some store-bought purees, but I was able to feel really proud of myself and just like accomplished, mostly because of this machine. So I would absolutely buy any of the ones that are in your price point. There are multiple. There's a double-sided one. I never needed that. I just did the single, but whatever floats your boat or works for you, this is a perfect opportunity to grab one. So if you are expecting, or you already have a child that is in their food eating stage, this one is perfect. So for kids and baby, when it comes to clothes and shoes, I can't say it's the best offering that I've ever seen, but the basics are there. Nike is there. Nike sweatsuits for all sizes, all genders, all like basic colors there. There's also classic short Uggs, gonna be I think in 2 colors, so that's a really good deal if you have girls. And then Hunter rain boots. There are 2 different colors, I think the lavender and then this black with a white sole. Perfect. Going into fall and going into back to school, those are good ones to grab on sale. Nike socks, of course. And then there's kind of this fun Gather basketball hoop. If you know Gather, they run for a pretty penny, all the products. I think they're all like, are they all leather? I don't know, either they're leather or like a really good faux leather. I'm not sure, but they're usually pretty pricey. So I feel like this is one, whether it's decor or actual like use in your kids' room or playroom, this is a good one to grab on the sale. There's also some random things from like brands I'm not super familiar with, but like fun t-shirts and jackets, and I'll have all that tagged. So pretty much I have a Shop My shelf that I have categorized, and everything will be shoppable. All the things that I've shown here, plus a ton more. So if you are anything like me and you really don't want to have to dig, feel free to look at the shelves and the sections and the categories that I've done for you. And then obviously shop away on the website or in store by yourself. But if you like any of my recommendations, I would love to hear from you. Make sure that you're following me. So on Instagram, I'm going to be posting more actively and lively throughout the sale, and deals and steals and quality that I find. So if you don't already follow me, feel free to hit the follow button on Keeping Up with Cam _. That's my Instagram name. I may also do a video when I get into the store on like try on and stuff like that. So if that's something you're interested in seeing, definitely DM me or comment below. And I'd love to hear what you're getting on the sale, what you've already gotten, because this video is going to be out when you've probably already shopped. And yeah, let's just be friends. Okay, thanks so much for watching.